What is up, YouTube? It is Tea Time here. We are back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Book of Boba Fett, Episode 5. Um, Spoiler warning ahead, because I'm about to say something spoilerish. This wasn't really a Boba Fett episode, right? It was more Mando. It was a Mando episode. We got to see what Mando has been doing, basically, for the whole Boba Fett series, right? We just saw what he's been doing since he left without Grogu. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. So I got notes down. If you guys have watched me before, you guys know I use notes. All right. So we end up opening up on Mando's music. Amazing. And we start in a meat factory or some sort, right? And we see Mando. He's going to his bounty. He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for this guy." He's not. I've never seen him, but I'll look out. He's like, "Well, I'm looking at him right now, and it's that guy he's talking to, right?" So he's trying to talk his way out of it and everything. He says his famous line, right? I could take you in hot, or I could take you in warm, or I could take you in cold. Whenever I heard that, oh my God, I started jumping. I was so happy, man. But he ends up fighting everybody around him. He's a little weak, right? We could see the sword is a little out of his strength, I would say. But he's using it. He's killing all of them, and he killed his bounty. Um, he walks out, and all his bounty's workers, right? Everyone that works for him is just standing there. He's like, I killed him. You guys go in there and take everything you guys want. I don't care if you guys let me go. No, all right, bet. So they let him go. All right, they let him go. And then he ends up turning in his bounty. He gets his pay. He gets pay, right? Um, then he ends up going to his Mandalorian HQ, like where the Mandos stay, right? And they started talking about some Jedi. They talked about Grogu, and they talked about Mando's spear that he got last season. And he was like, take it, make it out of something, right? Make some armor out of it. And he was like, make it for Grogu. And yeah, we end up going to some flashbacks and we see Mandalore get blown up and destroyed. We see all the droids attacking it. We just see all that, right? Sad. And him and his leader, don't know her name, but they end up training. And she's saying that he can't handle it, the dark saber, and it's because he doesn't want to, right? He doesn't even want it, and that's a problem because if he wants to use it, he needs to want it. And the other Mandalorian that was there, he was like, "Oh yeah, no, I want it." So they end up fighting for it, and Dan almost kills him, but the leader's like, "Nah, it's all good." So he ends up winning. Um, he ends up getting kicked out of the Mandalorians because he's taken off his helmet, right? That's what they said. Um, sorry. But then he ends up going on a train, and I'm pretty sure he goes to Mos Espa. I don't know much towns like that, but I'm pretty sure he goes to Mos Espa. And we see that one lady, the one that fixes up cars that watched Grogu during season 2, I'm pretty sure, and 1. But we see her, and we see BB1. If you guys haven't seen my Jedi Fallen Order review, because I actually just finished this game like 3 days ago. So it is great to see BB1. I'm kind of curious. What happened to Cal, right? Like, he's supposed to be Cal's bestie, and we don't see Cal. So I'm kind of scared on that, because Cal better not be dead, man. I would love to see Cal. So maybe we see him in Mando season 3. That could be a possibility. But they end up using not Jawas. They end up using their help, and they use it to build Mando a new ship, right? They use them to go find supplies, and him and that lady build it. Um, he ended up making it, and he tests it out. And whenever he gets into space, he sees like a train. He waves at him and stuff like that. And like some cops, troopers, whatever you want to call them, they roll up to him, right, talking to him, and then they ask him if seen him before, right? They've asked him about the ship that he had last time, and he ends up just zooming off. We see it's a super fast ship. I like it because it sounds awesome. It looks cool. It's great. Um, he ends up landing, and we end up seeing Finnick. He said he liked it. He said he liked the ship, but we end up seeing Finnick, and she's there to talk to him. As we saw from last episode, she's like, "We need some help, and we could buy help, pretty much." And that's what she was doing. She was trying to pay him to help, and he was like, "Nah, I'll do it for free. But before we go, we got to stop somewhere. We got to pick up my little friend or go see my little friend, something like that." So we might see Grogu next episode. Next week we might see him. This isn't a great shot because it's a little blurry, but this is Mando on the left with the dark saber, and that's the other. No, that's the leader. They're just training right there. But yeah, great episode. I give it a 10 out of 10. I love Mando. I just wish we had more Boba in there as well, because it is a Boba Fett episode, and he didn't get any screen time at all. But whatever. Um, I enjoyed it a lot. I loved it. You know. Um, yeah. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe for more, guys. See you guys next time.